Total Drama World Tour. Easily one of the greatest seasons of total drama and reality TV in general, full of twists, turns, and jokes you didn't understand as a kid.
Cody's got a tiny sausage.
Truly an iconic piece of television history, but I think we can all agree that the main reason why World Tour is so good is because of the musical numbers in each episode. Every episode had its own unique musical number, and every single one of them slapped greater than a seal on a sugar high. I still occasionally get some of the songs from the series stuck in my head, so what better way to praise this show and its music by ranking my top 10 Total Drama World Tour songs? Because I feel like it. I could be making a video on the Sonic Symphony or another YTP, but no, I'm doing this instead. Now please remember, this list is the factually correct list of the best Total Drama songs, and if you have a different opinion than mine, then your opinion is wrong, and you should seek medical help immediately. So without further ado, let me explain my list for my top 10 Total Drama World Tour songs. And if this video gets any views at all, please complain about it in the comments and discuss your own opinions on your favourite songs. Not because I'm necessarily interested in them, but because it's good for the YouTube algorithm. I actually love reading comments on this channel, please keep them coming. Anyway, let's start the list.
I love Paris in the springtime, Je t'aime Paris in the fall.
I like this one. For this song, it's almost entirely a Sierra solo song, except for that one part with Owen singing, and Noah losing more than just his shoe. Honestly, in general, I really like how the song manages to go from Sierra actually singing a pretty nice song to just complaining about Cody. It has a nice rhythm to it, and I like it. It's just let down a little with the ending segment. It's funny, but it kinda kills the flow of the song for me. Either way, a nice and funny song. Some of the visuals also remind me of Looney Tunes back in action, so that's always a positive.
Nine!
Come fly with us, come fly with us.
The very first song sung on the show, and it's a great beginning to the series. I just love how everyone from the cast gets to sing a part of it. It feels like an actual musical. It also has some of my favourite lyrics, with Noah's "Come fly with us, come die with us," and Duncan's reaction after finding a vacuum.
This sucks!
Come Fly With Us just manages to highlight each of the characters' personalities amazingly. My only real annoyance with the song is how Duncan and Gwen are forced to sing at the end. Like, didn't they technically sing to the rhythm of the song earlier? Anyway, great introduction to the music, the cast, and the series itself.
Boyfriend kisser, I thought she was my friend, but now it's time to diss her. Sure, we had some fun times, but I'm not gonna miss her.
I like rock and roll, sue me. This used to be one of my favourite songs from the show when I was younger. It just has a really good beat to it, and it even advances the story and characters' relationships with each other, with Courtney wanting to pull a Monsters vs. Aliens move on Gwen.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I still have all the lyrics memorised. Also, bonus points for this song with Sierra's little "duh, it was so obvious" line. This is also one of the songs that has unique visuals with the whole Area 52 aesthetic, which really complement the song well. I only wish the song was maybe a little longer, and maybe had a bit more variety in the chorus, then it would probably be higher on the list.
7? What the f***?
Yeah, I'm winning this.
Yeah, I'm a surfing G.
Yeah, I'm winning.
Yeah.
This is mostly a Courtney song, and she is one of the best singers next to Owen after all.
Sorry, Blaney. Don't sue!
It's the overall Hawaiian feeling and rhythm the song has which makes myself like it so much. Also, because of how only Courtney, Harold and Owen sing their own verses, this is one of the only songs that feels like it has some real progression in its music, causing it to feel more like an actual song you could listen to in a movie or something, and not as just a quick TV segment. It's also one of the funnier songs, specifically with Owen shoving Blaney down the waterfall, then proceeding to ride her. What? Again, I just really like the smooth sound of the song, and it gets stuck in my head way too much. Definitely one of the most memorable ones for me.
Deadly Six!
If we're gonna find that clue, there's only one thing to do. For someone to strip him down, and sorry Gwen, that's you.
Why why does Sierra have Elastigirl arms in this one? Aside from that mind-bending question, this is honestly one of the more simpler songs on the soundtrack. There's not a lot going on, but this is heavily compensated with how well it progresses the story and how good the song itself sounds. For a song about stripping away people's clothes, they did not strip away the quality.
Oh, brother!
The multiple types of guitars in this song create a unique sounding song compared to the rest of the soundtrack. Noah is great as always, Heather's line about uniforms is genius, and bonus points for Courtney's ending long note. It really brings the song all together in a great way, creating one of the most noteworthy songs in my opinion.
Number 5.
I'm sorry, so sorry, sorry like a flower after the first frost.
Now we get to the truly amazing songs. Who would have guessed that this one would be so incredible? A Bridget Solo of all things. This one's easily one of my favourites because of how it's one of the only songs to really feel like it has some real emotion behind it, thanks to the overall sound and progression of the song, and the great lyrics. I just love how this one's presented. It's got the quiet beginning part, and then instantly, electric guitar bursts in with a monkey at the helm. Even the shifts in visuals with Jeff and Harold joining the frame just adds to the song's uniqueness on the soundtrack. It also has a little bridge segment towards the end which really brings it above the rest of the song so far. There's even regular talking bits part of the song, and they don't feel out of place and even enhance the emotion and quality behind the song. This track just has the rock I love and the emotion I adore, making it one of the most unique songs on the soundtrack.
4.
I'm gonna make it. You can't stop me now, just you try.
This is another one of those songs where I just really like its overall style. It's the final three with Heather, Alejandro and Cody, all fighting to get to Hawaii first so they can see the Sonic Movie 2 filming set, and it feels like it. I love how a lot of this song feels like a conversation between rivals about their feelings on the current situation, with Heather and Alejandro constantly trying to get ahead of each other, especially at the part which changes the style of music completely for a few seconds. That part working really well to add some more variety and making it feel like an actual full-length proper song. The visuals are also great with them on top of the train, and the changes to the map views of the characters which work really well to add some more personality. And of course it's another rock-focused song. I especially love the guitar riff they use throughout. Another great track that I still love to listen to. This is a full-on rock song, completely sung while Bridget's tongue is stuck to a pole, so the whole thing is almost complete gibberish. And it's amazing. Luckily they provide subtitles as to what she's saying. It's almost like an anime. But the song itself though, also amazing. The backing vocals from Courtney, Heather and Gwen really complete the overall quality of the song. Even the visuals are pretty cool with them jumping into frame from the sides of the screen. I only wish the song was a little longer and had some more variety in the music, but the quality of the bass song we already have is amazing enough that I can forgive that. I love the build up towards the chorus at the beginning, and of course the lyrics are great. And also Cody Fozen at the end is kinda funny. I don't know, there's just something about this song I really like.
Oh, it's just between us.
Not exactly someone made a fuss.
They sure weren't meant to see, but that locked door could secure our privacy.
This song is really unique with the instruments used. It kinda reminds me of Mariachi Madness from Rayman Legends in a way. The song is really difficult to explain why I think it deserves to be number 2. I think it's simply because it's a Duncan-focused song, and I like Duncan's singing voice. Maybe it's because of how the song manages to escalate throughout. I also like how Alejandro is lurking in the background. I think the main reason why this song is number 2 on this list is mainly because of how important it is in representing the feelings of the characters, and also how important it is in progressing the actual story and character arcs. So even though musically it's not my favourite, It's the impact the song has within the context of the show that just makes it so much more interesting to listen to. After all, without this song we wouldn't even have gotten the scene of Cody punching Duncan. Now before we get to number 1, honorable mention time.
Top 10. Mm-hmm. That's alright.
Well, not you.
Shut up!
This list was painful to condense down to 10 songs, and even now I'm still not sure if I'm 100% happy with this list. But anyway, here's a few songs that probably would have made the list, if my brain wasn't acting like that one SpongeBob meme. Sea Shanty, definitely one of the funniest and wackiest songs on the soundtrack. Still don't know if it should have been on the list or not. Before We Die, it's a song about everyone singing what they want before they die, while falling through the sky. It's just that musically it's nothing special. What's not to love? More like what's not to love about this song. But it's not in my top 10 for some reason, so I guess there is something wrong. And finally, Who You Gonna Root For? It's catchy, and I love Harold's segment, but it's just not amazing. Oh yeah, Blainerific is funny too. This list was extremely difficult to make, but please remember that even my own opinions on this list change every day. I love almost all of the World Tour soundtrack anyway, and this list is just for fun. On that note, my number 1 favourite Total Drama World Tour song is...
Super Mario Brothers 2!
Now this is real music, anything but a disgrace, and it's all because they built Gwen's face.
Because they built Gwen's face.
We built Gwen's face.
We're gonna take first place.
Because we built Gwen's face.
Everything about this song is perfect. The visuals are stylish and colourful, disco aesthetic and theming is inspired, the song itself is amazing, and it has the subject matter of wondering why they built Gwen's face. It's hilarious, catchy, and it gets stuck in your head in the best way possible. I love how they don't treat this song as something dumb. They built Gwen's face, and they're gonna put their full effort into singing an amazing song about it. The singing itself is some of the best in the series. Everyone harmonises with each other perfectly, and the build up towards the chorus is impeccable. You got some of the best dance choreography in the whole series on top of that, and it then ends on the perfect note with Sierra singing the greatest lyric of all time. With a runtime of almost exactly a minute long, this song does not overstay its welcome. I really have nothing else to say about this one, it's just amazing and I love it, and that's why it's my favourite Total Drama World Tour song. This one was the whole reason why I decided to make this video, and with that information, someone should take away my computer privileges. So that's my list. World Tour has some surprisingly great music, and hopefully this list reminded you of that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have now decided to rewatch Total Drama. Now, I don't really know how to end this video, so watch my other videos, this is what I usually make. Follow me on Twitter, I draw sometimes, and remember to comment your favourite songs as well. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I love reading comments, they're always awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.